test?
Yep.
Like an autopsy?
Yes.
Where do you think we just got this information? We ran an autopsy. County does that, stupid.
You're useless.
Coming from you.
What, so I can't believe he was poisoned. I need to get this to Fred and paste
Wait a
that
minute,
post.
you publish one paper a week. You have 3 days before it comes out.
Well, so, this is going to take all 3 days to write about.
Shut your mouth.
This is going to knock that
Read
2 minute
dumb
capsule
paper.
on page 2.
Man, I was looking forward to that.
Right. No,
Did I miss something?
Man, get on up here. You ain't gonna believe this.
Oh my goodness. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, Louie.
Come on, hurry up.
Oh, shush. I need to find somebody to take my dog to. Hold on. Oh, I don't know any of these people. Hold on. Do I know you?
Oh, I forgot. I don't have to watch.
Can you hold my dog? Thank you. All right, hold on. What's going on?
You know that dead guy?
Mr. Cole?
Now, how many dead guys we got?
What about him?
He was poisoned.
Uh-uh.
remember how you said you couldn't find any identification on the man?
Yeah, if he had came up to me earlier, you wouldn't know who he is now.
Well, the thing was, his name wasn't Paul. Lydia, what was his full name?
His name was, Michael Thomas Benedict.
Now, does anyone recognize that name? No. Okay, great. He worked for the Internal Revenue Service.
What? He poisoned the IRS?
You know what?
I don't know that man. All right, step one, drink up. Go back to your seat. Nobody's accusing anyone of anything. What are we being accused of?
Trying to find out who did it to who, where, and why.
Who did what?
To who?
When?
Right.
Huh?
You mean when I only asked you about last Saturday about Hulk or whatever his name is or was, but we're now under suspicion? You know what that makes us?
Yeah, suspects. I said break it up.
Okay, all right, wait a minute. Now, you mean to tell me that this tin horn mare is accusing us of snuffing out the dead guy?
Don't look at me. I didn't vote.
Listen, I just brought everyone here today on our usual town council meeting to let them in on what's going on. There's going to be a major murder investigation, probably starting tomorrow. That's it.
And you're just bringing this up now?
Well, if it's on the senior plays and the barbecue announcements, yeah, I did it.
You ever think about the consequences?
Like what?
Like, say, you call this meeting, in your indeterminate wisdom, cockeyed wisdom, if you ask me, and you say that we're on to the suspect, what's going to stop him from getting up, going, and leaving town? Now, that's a good question.
Wait a minute. So you can recognize a good question, but you can't ask him?
Shut up. Leave me alone.
That would look pretty obvious, wouldn't it?
A man dies in another man's living room. It's already pretty obvious.
Oh, because you catched it, right?
Hey, now that's a good point. This guy went in to see the doc here, and Doc has all kinds of poisons he can get his hands on.
Which reminds me, ain't it time for your physical?
Okay, guys, that's enough.
Yeah, let's conduct this investigation right.
I thought you already conducted this investigation.
I missed one little detail.
One little detail?
One little detail. The guy was murdered. Calling that one little detail is like calling World War II a trip to Europe. That's all you know. I was just buying my time. I got a list of suspects, and I was waiting for one of them to make an action or say something that was, well, suspicious.
Can I go back to the trip?
Maddie, when Mr. Polka, Mr. Benedict was over at your house, did you offer him anything to drink?
Like what?
Handlock, arsenic?
Cyanide?
Tea? Well, all right. I did give him a glass of tea. He helped me up the porch, so I thought he deserved something to drink.
Well, that's nice. It's nice he didn't die thirsty.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, now I had made some tea, but I had never given him none. In fact, nobody I ever knew drank of it except for Cora. I definitely took her a glass.
You gave Cora some tea? She did. Hey! She could have.
Unfortunately, Cora ain't the one dead.
Excuse me, but I'm sorry.
That's nothing. You got a cup of coffee in my office, too.
Well, it always comes back to you now, don't it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were attacking Maddie.
For that matter, he had a cup of coffee at City Hall, too.
What?
He came by City Hall? I remember you telling me this.
That's the first I've heard
sicker.
I'm not forgetting you just yet.
Or you're just upset on account I pulled my advertising from your newspaper.
That's not why I'm
Will
upset.
everyone
You know it.
please, if this is the way we talk on money forever, imagine what it's gonna be like when state officials get here.
Hold on, state officials?
Murder's a felony, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. What?
Don't get near her, dear. She's looking phony.
You don't suppose
Phony.
you don't suppose that he knew he was dying, do you? Suppose he knew it and he wanted to leave something, what do you call it, a clue. Yeah, some way of telling us that he knew.
Knew what? That he was dying?
Well, yeah, knew how he was killed and who did it.
That's an awful lot of introspection for a dead guy. And, terrible thought. But how about it, Doc? Could he known he was dying?
Well, this ain't exactly scientific, but I found that when someone thinks they're dying and finds out they're right afterwards, for some strange and magical reason, they don't seem to talk much.
Just full of Cracker Barrel wisdom, aren't you, Doc? All right, let's stick to the facts. You say he came by City Hall.
Yeah, about my thought.
I thought the hall was closed on Saturdays.
It was, but I was using the wash.
You were washing clothes?
You see, mine's broken right now, and you see, we had to work.
May I make a suggestion?
Oh, this ought to be good.
Oh, well, I've done quite a few plays, and I know quite well how these things go.
Well, that's somebody does.
All right.
Okay, well, first we have to find out how we are for who the real suspects are.
I already did that. Thank you very much.
Oh, good. Next, we find out how he was murdered.
He was poisoned. What's next?
Oh, this is a special issue. What kind of poison?
She healed us with a really long name, but she couldn't remember.
Okay, Doc, how long would it take this poison to take effect?
Well, it would depend on what it is and how it was administered.
Sounds like you made a study of this.
They made us study drugs in medical school. Could you slack up a little?
So it could take effect instantly, or it could take up to, about 3 or 4 hours.
Easily.
Okay, Sheriff, what are the 3 things, aspects, you could say, that you consider a murder?
Well, let's see.
There is...
Didn't know there was going to be a test, did you?
Get up, give me your chair.
Come on, man.
Give me a moment. Method, murder, no. Method, motive, and opportunity.
Oh, right, so we know the method, and it sounds like everybody here had the opportunity.
So that leaves motive?
But nobody ever met the man before, or did they?
So we'll start there.
Nobody but the mayor.
Me? No, I did not find out about this till I talked to Hilda earlier.
Okay, so does anybody else in town... Oh, wait, I know what's next.
We take the whole town in?
No, we're gonna do something right up your alley, Sheriff.
Fishing, beer drinking.
Sleeping in your patrol car?
You people!
No, we're gonna reenact the scene of the crime.
Which one?
What do you mean?
Well, we know where he was found, but we don't actually know if he was murdered there.
He wasn't murdered there!
Oh, my goodness, dear. Please, don't yell. You know how sensitive my tone is.
Sorry.
Thank you.
She's got ears like a bat.
Well, we already have that scene set up. Now as for the others.
You know, I think that man's a little crazy. All those people on stage are. Last year he came into the Herald asking for an advertisement for a moose head.
Now, what did he want a moose head for?
That's the even stranger part. He didn't even want an actual moose head, just wanted an advertisement for one. Said he needed it for one of his shows. They call it a prop.
Well, it's a good thing somebody found a use for that paper of yours.
Doc, if you don't
Well,
stop.
please! Why is everyone mad at everyone else? There's something going on here, and we need to get to the bottom of it and figure it out.
I was right, there's a desk back here.
You need some help?
Yes, if some of you would please grab it.
Sure, Sheriff. Go help the lady.
Thought you were awfully open to helping? Guess not. Carl, get over here and help me with this. All right.
Right, so City Hall and Bishop's office both have desks, so I thought we could use the same desk and set it up differently as we would be using it. And could the rest of you clear the chairs over the left side of the stage? We will set the desk right here.
Right.
All right.
Good.
And I have a box of office supplies that I can go grab.
Hope we ain't bothering you, dear.
I think this is just stupid, suspecting us of killing the guy.
It's okay. It'll all be over tonight.
Well, I hope.
What are you doing in my office now?
Sure.
Well, then leave Maddie there. I got a chair just like it that sits right about here.
And I suppose you want me to get up now?
Well, you do unless you want me to give you a physical.
Excuse me?
Take off your clothes.
Hold on, take off your-
Give me that chair.
I hope you know you asked for that.
Oh, shut up!
So I'm a little more loud.
Now, Doc, you said he came by your office, when?
About 10:45, reason. Farm reporter just came on.
Farm reporter, you studying to be a vet?
I was gonna be a butcher, but I was too clumsy.
And I suppose you want me to go to the man?
I think he was just joking. You were just joking, right, Doc?
Yeah, I bet you
Here's
were.
the business supplies. Now the rest of you go to the other set.
What reasonable facsimile?
The couch over there.
Right. The other side.
Sharpay picked up on that one.
I'm still what he said.
Don't be messing up my reasonable facsimile.
Right, now Doc, what all do you have on your desk?
Let's see, I got a calendar, clock, and a container of pins. What's this?
That's your calendar.
Looks like a book.
For tonight, it's gonna be your calendar.
Oh, I see where. Pretending it's a calendar.
Yes, pretending it's a calendar, pretending this is your office.
And he's pretending to be a doctor.
Listen here, Sheriff. If you don't shut your mouth, next time you come in with the flu, I'm gonna give you the horse needle.
I'm not a sheriff.
No, Doc, what else?
2 or 3 suppositories and.
No, not Mr. Johansson, on your desk.
I got another container of pins, another clock, and Grey's Anatomy.
Whose anatomy?
I knew there was a scandal going on in that place.
It's a book. It's a book.
Well, here's an ashtray you could use.
No, leave that there. Here, this saucer can be your other container of pens. And, look at that. Here's the calendar.
Suppose you want that to be the book?
Well, here's a bright idea. You can use the calendar as your calendar and the book as your book.
I'll try to remember that.
Clearly. Now, I was listening to the meeting and overheard a lot what was going on backstage.
You were eavesdropping?
Oh, well, the entire town's invited to these sort of things, so I thought you wouldn't mind. Plus, I always have an ear out for our little plays that we put on, for something that doesn't sound quite right. Right, now, let's start with a few questions. Mayor,
Yeah.
the sign outside of City Hall still has the hours on it, correct?
Yeah, as far as I know.
And you say that Mr. Benedict, that you had never met the man, that he just showed up.
Yeah.
So, how did he know you were in City Hall if the sign says that City Hall is closed on Saturdays?
Say, that is a good question. He's got you there.
And Sheriff, you never told us what time you met Mr. Benedict.
Wait, what makes you think I met him?
Oh, you said something about how you didn't find any identification on the body, and something about how you wouldn't have known his name if he hadn't told it to you himself.
Say, that's another good question. I guess he's got you there.
I'm sure Miss Cleft has it in her notes. Oh, somewhere.
No, it's all right. I heard him. He said it.
And Carl, what were you doing when Mr. Benedict showed up?
Oh, I was out back digging a compost heap.
Oh, well, no, you couldn't have been.
What?
You see, Cora there has your elongated shovel, and according to her, it hasn't been used in some time.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, right. I was measuring where I was going to dig that compost heap.
Right. Now, Doc, were you at your desk when Mr. Benedict came in?
Just like I am now.
Right, so we need a Benedict. Oh, well, I guess I'll be him.
Wait, how do we know you're not a suspect, Mr. Martindale?
Oh, well, I was up here at the high school all Saturday morning working on costumes for our play.
And he didn't come in at all?
if he did, I didn't see him. Mr. Benedict. All right, well. Mr. Benedict walks in.
Right. And he says good morning and introduces himself, and I does the same.
Right, now, good morning, I am Mr. Polk. and
No, he said. Wait, no, he does say Polk.
Oh, yes, I thought so.
I'm just in shock.
Shut. Okay, well, I am Mr. Polk, and I am a county agent. And
Yeah, and then he goes on about how since there isn't a veterinarian in town, there's been any animal diseases going about.
at which point you got him coffee?
Yep.
That's your car. Where do you keep your coffee supplies?
I keep them back there in the supply closet.
Okay, pace about how far off your supply closet is from your desk. Right, so you're making the coffee. You're pouring the coffee into a cup. And you ask him if he takes it black.
How'd you know that?
Everybody does that. Did he take it black?
Matter of fact, he did. Takes his cup, walks back to his seat, hands it to me.
When you're in your supply closet, can you see into your desk?
Well, no.
Aha! Then the person in the office also can't see in the supply closet.
What are you getting at?
Well, my point is, the person in the office, better known as the head guy, can't tell exactly what the person in the pantry, better known as Doc Holliday, is putting in the coffee.
You start again,
It's a fair assumption, though.
Doc Holliday.
Oh, no, not that part. Oh, and by the way, is this when you mentioned about having a headache?
Matter of fact, I did. Say, you don't seem to miss a trick, do you?
And what did you give him?
2 tablets of salicylic acid.
Ah, he admits it. Did you hear that there? He admitted it.
Maddie,
Yeah?
that's aspirin.
Oh. Gosh darn it, I'm bored. I done already missed Gilligan's Island. I just want to go home.
When you gave him the aspirin, did he take it right away?
No, he did not. He just asked me how much he owed him. I said nothing and he left.
That's strange. What was he doing in Doc's office?
What was he doing? He had a headache, dum-dum.
But he didn't take the aspirin.
So he was a county agent. He was asking about any animal diseases going about.
No, Doc, he worked for the IRS.
I think we're missing the main point here. Doc gave him the pills and he didn't take them. And that was right after Doc had gotten him his coffee.
So,
What? So he didn't drink any coffee, did he?
No, he did not.
but the doc did give him 2 pills and claims they're aspirin.
No, I claim they were salicylic acid.
But he could have taken those and we only have Doc's word for what they were.
Sheriff,
What?
were those pills on?
Yeah, they were. What?
So it doesn't matter if they were aspirin or not. He didn't take them.
So, just like most reporting, you were wrong again.
Wait, you
Is that everything on your
So what's exactly
Stop talking
next?
to me.
Yeah.
Right, so, Doc, is this all you have on your desk?
Yep, I have to keep it pretty clear on account of sometimes that.
Oh my goodness, what is going on?
David, please
Oh my goodness.
fix the lights so we need a full stage lit, please.
Oh my goodness.
I have to have
Yes, you
the patients sit up on the edge, kids mostly, pull out a corner, give them a shot, you know. Why'd you ask?
Well, Benedict wasn't really keen on learning about the farmer, whatever he was wanting to wonder about. And he didn't, as far as we know, have a headache.
Didn't drink the coffee.
But left anyways. Like he got what he wanted.
Right.
What?
Huh?
What did he get? What did he come for? And what did he get?
Oh, I see what you mean.
It all comes back to you now, don't it?
You're gonna get sick, and then you'll be sorry.
Maybe he didn't get what he asked for, what he came for.
Then why leave it after such a short visit? Sheriff?
What?
You said